And the winds are picking up right now at this hour, and the Santa Ana is starting to blow across much of the Southland. But even the threat of that, we haven't hit the highest peaks yet of what we're expecting in the next several hours, but just the threat of what's to come already is blowing in lots of concern. Here's why. The early roar of the Santa Anas from Simi Valley through the passes to here in Santa Clarita. Wind gusts nowhere near their peak yet, but already they're bringing high concern.
They're saying gusts up to possibly 75 to 80 miles an hour somewhere between now and Friday. So it's going to be a severe event.
LA County Engine 126 on the move. Rushing to a brush fire in the Tujunga area here in Sunland. The thick white smoke pouring out, already being pushed by the wind. The brusher contained to just about 1 acre. That after a very fast response, hitting it with lots of equipment. And that's the battle plan for LA County Fire now, if something big breaks out when the winds are really blowing.
With this wind, it's very important that we get on it as soon as we can to try to keep them small.
Because with these winds, if you don't get on it fast, I mean, it's off to the races.
Yeah, with the high-level winds, we could have spotting between 1 to 5 miles ahead of the main body of the fire, so it's very difficult to control.
That is red flag, and high wind warnings are posted all over, bringing the threat of downed trees, widespread power outages, and property damage. But the windstorm's biggest threat is a firestorm, burning out of control, especially through the Santa Clarita Valley and through the passes and canyons of the LA County mountains. All loaded, firefighters warn, with dead or dry brush, now turned fuel that's ready to burn, even with all the rain that fell last week.
It wasn't enough really to change our fuel moisture levels in both our live and dead fuels. So with this wind, it dries it out very quickly, so anything that did get some moisture is now going to be dry.
Now going to be dry and ready to burn, the captain says. Now live, that's why it is so very important with all of this that firefighters get a quick head start on anything that might light up overnight, and are asking for your help on all of this, saying if you see maybe a glow off in the darkness or you see some smoke and you have second thoughts, don't do any of that. Don't waste time. They want you to call it in ASAP, because as they point out, even a 10-minute head start on this could make all the difference when you get winds blowing this strong, this dangerously overnight.